Yeah, Glow, welcome to the Luz Lumiere Channel. Welcome to this reading. Today, we are talking about their likely actions towards you, okay? Welcome to this I Spy reading, where we are spying, we are creeping, we are digging, we are searching, we are unearthing. In this I Spy reading, we have three piles. Green, blue, with some malachite, and I don't know who they are. Tell me who they are, please. We got rose quartz and amethyst, the little pink purple pile. And we have citrine, looking beautiful today, over there. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Pick your stone, pick your pile, pick your section, because we're going to be spying. We're going to be creeping and digging, all right? I'm going to give you a hot second, because I think you need it. That's right. I'll see you in your pile. Hey there, pile 1, or pile green blue, or pile green, or pile malachite and crew. Welcome to this pick a stone. We're looking at their likely actions towards you. We will be spying, okay? Do you know what that means? Unabashedly. We will be digging, we will be looking. So watch the reading till the end, because we're going to be going deeper and deeper and deeper. Welcome to Luz Lumiere Channel, where this is part of damn near everyday Libra Love October season, Venus season readings, where I celebrate my birthday month with all of you by just throwing out readings all month. Every day, damn near every day. Anyway, let's get the cards out. Let's play. Let's dig. Let's spy. Let's creep. Let's get into this. Before we keep on shuffling, let's get into this bread. Now, listen, pile you. All right, we have, let me fix the mic. Okay. We have, it is safe for you to love, honeymoon in reverse, butterfly, the butterfly in reverse, axe in reverse, and heartbroken in reverse. What? All right. It feels like there's some unfinished business between the two of you, and this person knows that, okay? They recognize that as well. Now, the thing here, though, is do they want to finish this business? Like, where are they at in relation to this business? They're nervous about it. Right? Like, this unfinished stuff between the two of you is a bit nerve-wracking. And it's chaotic. And it's a lot. Somebody maybe messed up here, or somebody doesn't want to mess up. It is giving old messing up. If this person is new and you're like, Luce, excuse me, then this person has maybe messed up in the past and they don't want to do the same thing again, because they perhaps realize that they're stepping into that same old pattern that they had once upon a time. Heartbroken is in the reverse. The butterfly. My God. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, growth in the protection. Talk about unfinished business, okay? The butterfly is stuck in caterpillar mode. Moreover, it's stuck in that phase where stuff's coming out of the caterpillar, and the caterpillar is like, I don't know what's happening. And it's just stuck there. That stuff being, what eventually becomes the wings, but I digress. Axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment, some more unfinished business. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me the message. Honeymoon in reverse. That's like the Six of Swords in reverse. It's that chaos. It's that chaos. It's that chaos. It's that crazy storm energy. It's that trying to decipher the wind for the trees, or the forest for the trees, like rock in a hard place. Like, this is difficult to get out of here, this ping-pongy dynamic. And quite frankly, I'm not really seeing any likely actions from this. I feel like they want to leave this dynamic, but it's almost like the energy of this dynamic feeds itself. It's in this sort of like feedback loop where it just does. It feeds itself. Where you know, you're angry about something, and so you act from anger, and you're angry about it, and you act from that anger, creating more anger, right? This tit for tat. Oh, you do this, then I do this. You do this, then I do this. And I'm not saying that's the exact dynamic of your thing, but it's almost this thing of like, when you're away from it, you're like, gosh, I don't know why we can't just get along. I don't know why we just can't da 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 da, whatever that is. And that turns into, maybe I've seen this happen where one of you bends and the other, because they're angry from before, does something. They realize too late that this person isn't reacting. They're being, you know, quiet or forgiving or not trying to incite things or whatever. And then this person is sort of like attacking. They realize, oh shit, I'm not getting the feedback from the attack. They calm down, but this person's upset because I tried being nice and I just kept getting attacked, and now they go on the attack, and it's just this like volleying back and forth. Like, it sucks. It's ugly. It's gross. And it's tough to get out of that, because you both have to sort of be on the same page, or one of you has to be strong enough to tough it out. And it's kind of like for the birds. So it's safe for you to love is actually a message that kind of says the opposite. Like, sometimes it feels like it's not safe. Like, it's actually not safe. Like, it's scary. So I'm going to look at the tarot to see what the tarot can possibly highlight here, because I feel like this person wants out of the dynamic, but don't know how to be out of the dynamic, and they themselves get triggered by the dynamic, and thereby furthering the dynamic. It sucks. In a word, it sucks. Spirit, what are the likely actions towards my Lumi watching this? Because I'm not seeing much here. At least nothing outside of whatever the dynamic has been. So if that's something that someone needs to hear, that, hey, things may continue until something gives. We'll see. Oh, that's a lot. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Two of Swords in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse. Crazy. I will split these up because that's wild. Let's look at what we have so far. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, things not progressing. The Tower in reverse. I mean, it's just a gift that keeps on giving, this thing. Okay, I feel like if at worst, this person is coming back for more of the same, right? Their likely actions are to continue this feedback loop, to continue this Ouroboros of eating oneself or participating in this dynamic and bringing that same energy. Or at best, they would like to get out of it, but to get triggered by the dynamic anyway. Which you get triggered as well by this dynamic. Like, of course, you're going to retaliate. You're going to da-da-da-da. With the Seven of Pentacles, it's almost like wanting to cut your losses. But there's still, like, some type of pull in this dynamic. Like, there's still fiery emotion here. Whether that is anger or passion or both. There's still that friction there. So they may be... I'm not seeing many likely actions. If there is any sort of, like, movement here... it's more of the same, or coming back to continue sort of the same pattern, or to fight and to go, well, you hurt me and I'm gonna do this now. The same thing, basically. Anything else, Spirit? Any likely actions to be taken here? I mean, Seven of Pentacles is almost like beating a dead horse. What a visual, right? Meaning, it's already done, right? Like, it's already done. You don't need to keep doing that. Or I'm really seeing someone who wants to leave. I'm seeing someone who wants to leave the dynamic. Would like it to be better, would like to bring healing to it, but I feel like they just get roped right back into that push-pull that you two have, and you're a participating member of that in however way you participate. But you know your story. You know how this person is. I mean, the Hermit. Like, and that's the thing. Like, the cards that are coming out to represent this message are so in engulfed in the message itself. The hermit is isolation, right? The hermit is going to the mountains and trying to think about whatever. And doing things like your own way in your own time, taking quiet time. The hermit in reverse is coming out. How I would read this is like someone who's ghosted, who wants to come back around, right? It's just, are they coming back to heal, as the hermit in reverse to me sometimes feels like? Or are they coming back to heal, or coming back in the same energy, right? The hermit in reverse, meaning they haven't fully finished that, they haven't stitched the outfit fully, right? They're prematurely wearing the outfit, and the conditions are still the same in this dynamic, so it's gonna get torn apart, right? They have an idea of a approach, but that approach is gonna get swept up in the current that is how this dynamic moves. So we're going to look a bit deeper, actually, because I need the squad. And if you've been here on any amount of time, you know who the squad is. When you see them, you will know. But if you haven't been here, this is the I Love You But deck. This deck is the squad. Damn near 300 messages in this deck, unique, and they all back up what's going on. They really help clarify. You can do a reading on your own with this deck, get really good, true answers. If you can read English, you can read this deck. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced person, this deck is just gonna really win your heart. It's one mine. So I need answers. I need help. Let's see let's just really get in there. Get in their head, get in their heart. Spirit, what are their likely actions towards Paul Green here? Wow. Hey. Listen. I giggle because as you can see, there's a lot of colors sort of sputtering out of this deck. And the colors are meaningful. And they're assistive, right? But they definitely are there to more so like help jog one's intuitive ability, because we all relate colors to certain things. Purple in this deck, which by the way, you can ship this deck from straight the manufacturer to your favorite reader. I believe. Yeah, so that you can see it being used on the channel if you think it would enhance even deeper their readings. And honestly, readers love decks, so have at it. Like, no reader is going to be upset at getting a deck. Okay. What? So if you get this deck, or if they get this deck, you can definitely watch the unboxing video that explains it a little bit more. But these purple messages are, I mean, you can decipher. Yeah. Slow, fast, rough, suck. Okay. I think you have an idea what kind of messages those are. You can take those out if you don't want them. But I feel like in life, that's just what it is. Like, there's kind of no separating just the physical with the feelings. Like, sometimes and often those are related, right? That's just part of like the human psyche. Someone can be head over heels for you but not really find you attractive because maybe that's how they're built, or they like something else, or someone can just can like you and have a 2 of cups with you, but really they want to join with you. Okay, in a biblical way. So for this person, what we have is slow, which harkens to the hermit energy. So I don't know, right? I feel like their intimacy life could have been slow. Okay. Their physical life. This isn't that reading. If you want me to do that reading, let me know and I will do it. Okay. A more spicy read. But yeah, I mean, their intimacy reading is, their intimacy life, their physical life may be slow for whatever reason, right? And that relates to you, or they want to take it slow with you intimately, and or both could totally coexist. I mean, an or does not have to be there, but it exists. This person could want to take it slow with you, quite literally and also biologically, like literally and physiologically. Meaning, you know, if this person if this person was able to get a chance with you, they would want to take things slower, right? Especially because of how sort of volatile this reading is sort of coming out, like how wild and dynamic and passionate and angerful this has sort of been. Even with the Tower in reverse, like slow is kind of like, maybe let's just be on eggshells with each other for a bit. Let's calm down. Let's take things slow, right? But also when it comes to being with you physically, if you were wondering, oh, okay, well, what about physically? Like, what would their likely actions be? Like, if they were to get me alone, right? Let me know if you want me to do, if they got you alone reading. Like, let me know. If you want me to do a spicy one for that, you gotta let me know in the comments. Like, literally this season is the season that I experiment with all sorts of crazy stuff. So let's go. So with slow, yeah, they want to do it slow with you. They want to do it slow with you. I'm not sure if I'm getting edging or anything. I just feel like it's sort of like meditative even. To take their time to tease it out, but not in like just a playful way, but in a sensual slow. Wow. This is not that reading. Back it up. This Is Your Fault comes out right after some intimacy stuff. So that's, y'all's dynamic is kind of wild. I'm not going anywhere. Damn right. I mean, they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. We talked about this. They can't see the forest through the trees. Like, they're stuck in this whirlpool of whatever your dynamic has been. I don't mind sharing. I can't tell you because it'll hurt you. That's crazy that shows up here together. I don't mind sharing, but I also can't tell you because it'll hurt you is giving it safe for you to love. It's like they wouldn't mind telling you. It's almost like something that I think they would like you to know. Like, you should know this because right? Like, but then they also struggle with telling you because it's one of those, it really just harkens back to that thing that I was saying earlier about, they're like, okay, I'm going to be calm. And then you, and then they go, I can't be calm anymore. And you're like, wait, they're being calm. Let me be calm. And then they go, like this, I don't mind sharing is like, I don't know. It gives me this energy of like, and I can't tell you because it'll hurt you. I can't tell you because it'll hurt you. He's like, I'm going to be calm. I'm going to be sedated. And then when something triggers them to the point where they just can't be calm anymore, I don't mind sharing, which is wild because that's this pink energy. Those are like softer, but yeah, that's how I'm really sort of getting this for this reading. Let's dig a little bit deeper. This Is Your Fault really just harkens back to that sort of dynamic where it's a bit like you do something, I do something. Now, if your dynamic is not that passionate, right? If your dynamic is not that like, but you can recognize the elements of this like push-pull between the two of you where you keep doing sort of like the same things, the same dance. Great. For some of you, if like you're quiet, right? Like if you don't, it gets giving Pride and Prejudice, Mr. Bingley and Kate, right? Bingley is out here being like, oh my gosh, Kate, like, is her name Kate? I forgot. Oh my gosh, Elizabeth's sister, like, I like her, ha-da-da-da-da. But old girl is so quiet and so shy. She doesn't say anything. She doesn't, you know, show him in a more obvious way that she's into him. And so Bingley, putting her up on a pedestal and being so easily swayed and naive, he listens to his friend. If you haven't seen Pride and Prejudice, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Watch the Keira Knightley version because, like, ew. Bingley is swayed to make a decision that hurts him and his beloved. So it's that quiet thing of where like we're doing the same thing, but we're not. Something's happening that keeps happening and nothing's changing and something needs to change. They know it, something needs to change. They want it to change. And it's just tough to get out of that. Let's dig a little bit deeper. I don't know if there's anything. I want to be free. Like literally. Listen. Say it with me. Spirit lives in the house of Lumiere. Spirit is Citizen Prime in the Illumination. I want to be free. They don't want to be in this chaos between this dynamic that's kept you two stuck. Their likely actions is they want to be free, but it's hard. It's hard to get out of this dynamic. I am going to pull guidance for you because that would be good if you could also choose me. Wow. Tough. Things could be better between us. I mean, listen, I choose me is sort of like, can we just not? Can you just listen? Like, can we just not? Can we not? Can we be on the same page? Things could be better between us. Also, I mean, if there's third party stuff or you know that you've made choices that have contributed to the way this dynamic is, they're just like, why can't you just choose me? Like, we've dug deep, baby. We've hit the bang, we've hit gold, all right? We've hit strong core ore in the earth's surface here because we creeping. Where, they just want you to choose them. And that'll help in their mind. They're more like I feel like their likely actions is they want you to take action to stop this. Because they also want to stop this. But I feel like you both have to be on the same page of stopping it. Things could be better between us. I want to be free. Let's look at your guidance in this. Spirit, what is the guidance for my pile here? My Lumi watching this in this dynamic. Knight of Wands. Okay, well. Slow down. I just want to get to know you. But don't turn around. Well, the Knight of Wands is... I need to... Go ahead, Spirit. Go ahead, Spirit. No. I know what message that is. It's a couple messages. I just need clarification. Spirit, I need you to... Yes, thank you. Oh my God. Okay. All right, that's fine. Listen, I don't know. Okay, can you clarify this a hot second? Okay, Two of Cups in reverse. That's what I was looking for. So, Knight of Wands, to me, I will say what I was getting initially, because I think you should know. 222. 22. Two of Cups. All right, Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Listen, your guidance here is a bit tricky. I think your fire is something that also sort of attracts this person to you, but things have kind of gotten a little out of hand, right? The way you are, you're passionate, the way you are has gotten this person attracted to you as well. The Knight of Wands here is sort of saying like, have fun, go out, be merry, but play. Okay, I really feel like if I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm not telling you what to do, but if you wanted to do something physical with somebody, as in just like for fun, or as in like you like going on runs, on walks, on creative picnics, on hikes, whatever, that's great. Like this, essentially, with the Knight of Wands is saying have fun. Don't take things too seriously. Don't take things too steadfast. Like, be lighter, 2332, in your energies towards this dynamic. Put your stick down. Don't fight anymore. You don't need to fight anymore. Don't see them as your energy. Try to like change your perspective. I'm surprised the Hangman didn't come out, but I guess it's not entirely a worldview you need to change. Sort of like take certain things lighter. Don't be too, oh, this interaction is the end all be all interactions of all interactions. Like, be lighter in your energy as it relates to this dynamic. Five of Cups here is crazy because we have the Two of Cups over here, which is also fallen. I think if you can, try to let bygones be bygones with this person, right? Take your lessons, take your whatever that you've learned from this, but stop bringing up the same stuff, or if you do, bring it up in a more productive way so you two actually hash it out, as opposed to if someone forgets to flush the toilet or take the garbage out or clean their hair and you go, and that's why you never showed up at my birthday party. It's like, no. Essentially, be lighter, have fun. The Knight of Wands is a knight who's here today, gone tomorrow. Like, he's unpredictable. He's an energy of chasing passion, an energy of going after what he wants when he wants it. And he's light and fun, right? Like, this is someone who's the life of the party in a way. Like, when they come, something injects into the space. Not really. Not this night. I don't know what I'm talking about. But it's, be lighter, baby. Like, don't make this about the ultimate Two of Cups. If you were my partner, like, get relationship out of the way. Maybe even focus on, like, just you having fun. If it's nice to talk to this person, talk to them. If you can see what they're saying from a different perspective, do so. Like, I feel like it's kind of saying lighten up a little bit. Don't take this dynamic too seriously. Like, it does not have to be that serious. And in fact, it shouldn't be that serious. Like, that's going to really help when you de-seriousify this dynamic. And that doesn't mean, I'm going to ignore you. It could, but it's also like, it doesn't have to be that big of a deal. Like, stop giving it that much credence and attention in your life. Okay? Like, for it to be, I guess what this person did. It's like, okay, they did that. Maybe this is what they meant. Maybe it's not. I'm going to think of it differently. Or I'm just going to keep moving with my life. Like, okay, it is what it is. It's like, you're not going to be upset when a leaf falls from a tree. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to tell you, pal one. It's just, Spirit's just kind of saying, And if you don't want to even be involved in this, you don't have to be involved. If you want to be adultly physical with this person, you can. If you want to, just don't have your heart in it. If you know your heart's going to be in it, don't punk yourself. Don't do that. Keep your light on. Good luck. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. What is up, pile 2? Rose quartz pile, amethyst pile. We're spying. I need to be quiet. We're spying. We're creeping. I need to be quiet. The only thing that we need to be hearing right now is the shuffling of the cards, because we're creeping. We're creeping. Listen, I don't want to whisper the whole time because my whole throat. And I'm doing damn near every day Libra love readings. That's every damn day, damn near every day. There's gonna be a reading on this channel. So if you're reading hungry, just subscribe, hang out, play with me, keep me company, leave me a leave me a comment. Let's chill, because I'm gonna need the company. I'm also gonna need the throat lozenges. And if you have a good brand, let me know about them. And I might put some in my Amazon list. Just because, oh my God, we can all have them at the same time. Let's get into this. All right, deception, disgrace. He asked for trouble the moment he came. Deception and outrage, disgrace, for shame. See you later, agitator. Clock that reference. Where's that song from? Where are my kids at? Where are my people at? I'm not even gonna tell you where that's from. I need you to know where it's from. Born in days. Oh, I don't know the lyrics. All right. Deception, disgrace, Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. This is so crazy because I'm pretty sure I got a reading like this done recently. Like a personal reading. So, deception, which you can book your own personal reading on the website, luzlumiere.live, or email me. Chemistry in reverse. Unrequited love in reverse. Heart-to-heart conversations. Their likely actions towards you, Pal Rose Quartz, Amethyst, I'm going to call you Pal Pink or Pal Rose from now on, is to come towards you, right? But do not forget what we cannot forgive, 'cause he is not one of us. Wild. This person wants to talk to you. Someone once lied to us. This is so crazy. This song is not going to leave my head. Unrequited love. Someone is lying about something, okay? And and it's on purpose. Someone is purposely coming towards you with deception. It's just, what is that deception about? And we're going to be looking at what this disgrace is supposed to be about. This person wants to rekindle things with you. This person wants to come towards you, period. Okay, period, per. Whomever you're checking on wants to come towards you. They want to talk to you. They want to tell you what's up, what's been down, what's sideways. They want to re-engage with you. I just want to know what this deception is about and this chemistry. So I feel like chemistry, two things. Number one is chemistry with another person. Number one is chemistry with you. Blah, 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 blah. Chemistry with you. All right. Chemistry with you is they realize that they had chemistry with you. It's kind of died down and they want to perk it back up, perhaps. They want to focus on not the sexy times with you or the physical times with you. They're not feeling this sexual or physical energy with you. There's something there. With another person, it's things didn't work out with someone else. The chemistry wasn't there like they thought. And so they're coming to you. I don't think them coming to you is insincere. Like, I don't think it's like, well, I guess I'll just, no. I feel like it's real. And I feel like this happens in life, right? Like, how many times have you had a crush on someone else has come along, you go with that person, it doesn't work out, and then your feelings for that crush from before kind of bubble up. Like, I don't think it's anything like sloppy seconds or like, oh, they didn't want me. Like, I don't think it's like that. At least this isn't what I'm reading. Like, I don't think it's like that. I feel like something was easier. Oh, here we go. Spirit. Okay. Spirit said, I got some tea for you, bitch. What? I enjoy my own company, baby. Something didn't work out the way they thought it would. That's what I'm getting this deception about. I think this person, see you later, agitator, disgraced themselves. And yeah, it's just, oof, they don't want to be next to each other. I also don't know if someone in this pile lied about the attraction that they felt for someone, aka possibly you, right? Like, yeah. I'm going to get real specific for some wild people. Did somebody in this pile have a baby with somebody to have a baby? They pretended they were attracted to that person, but they just wanted the baby. Who was I talking to about where you can be attracted to somebody and not want to be with them? That happens a lot. Or you can want to be with somebody but not really attracted to them. Like, that's the thing. Let's get into this. I want to get into this. Spirit, what is this deception about? Can you tell me what the deception is? Where is the lie? 8 of Pentacles. The 5 of Swords. Okay, someone was being petty about something. So this deception was pettiness. Yes. See you later, agitator. This person may have made it seem as though they had a lot of options, but they really didn't. Like, in reality, they really just didn't actually have a lot of options. I feel like maybe this person had seen the reality of their circumstances, like maybe when they were younger. Listen, let's talk about it. Okay, maybe once upon a time this person was a catch, but they sort of stopped being a catch, or maybe their energy changed, and so it was no longer that of a catch energy, or the quality of people that they were meeting wasn't making any sense, and they're like, geez. This deception could have also been how much this person makes, like how much money they have or how well they're doing at their job, their business. I always feel like the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles is an entrepreneur. Like, I always sort of assume that they are. But, I mean, they don't have to be. They could be just a master craftsman. But, yeah, I think that some of these lies could have been about their enemies. Stop. These lies could have been about the involvement of others in their work and how that wasn't entirely true. Like, oh, I couldn't do da because of work. And it's like, no, not really. I think this person may have lied about their money. Now, whether they lied that they have more money than they do, or they lied that they have less money than they actually do, I don't quite know. I'm not quite getting that. We'll dig a little bit deeper using the other deck, but tell me a bit more about chemistry in reverse. The Devil in reverse. Crazy. That's literally that. So there's an affection here, but there is something here about the spark not being there. So the spark between you two, or whatever the spark relates, how do these two relate? Because I feel like they relate, Spirit. I'm picking that up. The Eight of Wands. It's a girl. And do not forget what we cannot forgive. Someone may have been attracted to somebody that they weren't usually attracted to, or had lied about their attraction. It's weird. Anyway, Eight of Wands is how deception and chemistry relate. It's just chemistry in reverse is actually in reverse, meaning there is a loss of a spark, or some spark was lost, or there never was a physical spark, right? Like that chemistry, right? You can like someone, but maybe you just don't, you know, physically, or that chemistry, that spark isn't there. It could be that, but there was affection there, right? There was affection, there was something nice, and maybe this person was paying lip service to you or somebody to make it make sense, to get what they wanted. But there was real, if that's the thing, like there is true feelings here. Like I'm picking up on feelings. There are feelings. It's not there. It's just, I think the spark wasn't there. The physicality wasn't there. The sexual attraction wasn't entirely there. Somehow, or like what, even if it was there, it's like if you did engage or talk about sort of the physical stuff, it wasn't what they were into, right? Like someone lied here about what they're into to get along. Tell me more about these two. There's just something so weird, and I'm gonna use the other deck to tell me more. Eight. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. I'm gonna keep it moving. But anyway, Eight of Wands is the Strength card. 2 8s to clarify how deception and chemistry get together. If you can see it, comment in the comments, baby, because I'm drawing a blank. There's like a harmony here. Somebody lied. And somebody may have lied about not even being attracted. Like, they're just, it's pissing me off. Anyway, in fact, let's do this now, right? The likely actions towards you. I am going to take these back because I want to know what their likely actions are towards you, because they want a rekindle. They want a return. Eight of Wands to me is also quite physical. Like, this person could be coming to tell you that, no, I'm not coming back for the physical stuff. We'll see more. The I Love You butt deck is really going to shed some light on that. Is that better? More light? Yeah, the I Love You butt deck is really going to shed a little bit more light on that. But we're going to move on. I want to know a bit more about like what their likely actions are, because it's now kind of looking like for Another story. This person's gonna lie about not coming back to you because of the physical pull. But it's part of it. It's not all of it, but whatever. Anyway, what are their likely actions towards my Lumi here? We spent. Someone once lied to us. Who knows where that's from? You gotta comment. I gotta know who my people are. 9 of Wands in reverse. The 10 of Swords. Deception. Disgrace. He asked for trouble the moment he came. The Emperor, the Knight of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands in reverse. See you later, agitator. This feels like, I mean, we have the Knight of Wands, okay? You know what? I'm not doing this. I need my deck. I need this deck. I need this deck to play. Like, we're coming out. The I love you but deck. We're going in and we're gonna go hard. I need this in here. Come on. Yeah, sure. I will delete these, but all right, we have, it was just for fun. It was nothing more than it was. Lies. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. This conversation. God, we should have just turned to the I love you but deck in the first place. Why doesn't every reader use this deck? If you want to mail it to your reader, you can. The link is in the description. If you want one for yourself, get yourself this deck. There's an unboxing on the channel that you can watch, so you can learn a little bit more about it. It was just for fun. It was nothing more than it was. I told you what I really wanted, but you thought you knew better. There's some stuff in this heart-to-heart conversations that has to do with some physical things that was going on between the two of you, or lack thereof, or with somebody else, or with what their desires were. Like, I don't know, but there was some deception. There was some betrayal. Okay, their likely actions towards you are to either come clean about that, like, hey, I know I said this, but it was actually that. Or if you talk to them, you might ask them this, but they might say that. Okay. But I really kind of seem like with this 9 of Wands in reverse, honestly, it seems like they may not want to say something, but something is urging them to say something. Drink every time she says something. Channel. Because, yeah, I just feel like if there was a third party, or if there was, I don't know, whatever it is that they want to tell you, maybe about work, oh, I was working, or maybe about the other people in their lives, I think they might want to come clean. Someone here might want to come clean because we have 9 of Wands in the reverse, right? For what more likely actions are towards you, and heart-to-heart conversations. If heart-to-heart conversations are shown up in the reverse, I would have said, they kind of want to talk to you, they don't want to talk to you, they're going to talk to you, but tell you a little bit of whatever. With unrequited love in reverse, I don't know if you two are like engaged, if you're talking, how involved you are with each other, but there's some distance here that seems like they're over it, but they're not over it. Okay, there's some things that they kind of want to tell you about what was going on in a deeper way. So whatever it was nothing more than it was just for fun. That's something that they want to say as a way of stopping this 9 of Wands. Like, 9 of Wands is fighting, right? You're fighting for something, you're holding fast. When you put those wands down, I don't want to fight anymore. Like, I'm tired. I want to rest. And it's almost like maybe they're on this like Alcoholics Anonymous 12-step apologize for your wrongs or something like that, right? 10 of Swords is like putting the hatchet down. It's not in reverse. It's giving Gemini, but it's can we bury the hatchet? I don't know why I'm reading it like that. But that's kind of what I'm seeing here. The Knight is what? A messenger, a journey. And I feel like that's the message this person wants to deliver to you. A passionate message of, hey, blah, blah, blah. But also like a playful message of, oh yeah, didn't you know? Like, it's almost like they're taking advantage of, if you've been on a break, they're taking advantage of the break and saying something casually. And perhaps that is also the deception. It's not that casual. It's something that they've been wanting to tell you. And they're telling you it, but they're saying it in such a way, in a tone, that it's like, oh, whatever, but it's really not whatever. We have what you're asking for is you didn't believe. Yeah. So something that they may have said, you may not have believed. I think, what did this say? I told you what I really wanted, but you thought you knew better. So you didn't believe. So there was something that maybe they had said that, hey, no, this is really important to me, or I don't care about that, or whatever. And it just kept on going. And you probably didn't take them seriously from their perspective. I'm keeping the door open for you. Heartbreak. And you are very important to me. So they are hurt by something, and you are hurt by something, and they're aware of that. This unrequited love in reverse, I'm keeping the door open for you, is so what that is. Like, it's not entirely over for this person when it relates to you. And their likely actions would be to sort of communicate that in a way by almost telling you things that would put you off or put you, but it's like for purposes of good, because you are important to them. That's so weird. Like, that's not how I would have read that at all. But that's rebirth energy, right? Like, can we start over? Can we burn the past? If we're gonna move forward together in whatever capacity, like, you need to know everything, or at least you need to know a few things, right? A few things that maybe not everything, but enough to show good faith, right? I don't know why I'm reading that so positively, because if you've been on this channel any amount of time, I'll tell you, what I need to say, but let's dig a little bit deeper. I love it. This person may have like a weaker, this person may have like a weaker, I don't know, willpower when it comes to physical stuff, or not physical stuff, maybe physical stuff, but like, I think maybe they're easily sweet talked in a way, right? Like, they may be easily sweet talked. They're missing your body and touch. I honestly, I don't know what your dynamic is with this person you didn't believe comes out again. I don't know what your dynamic is with this person, but them telling you it's about sex is almost easier for you to hear, or like vice versa. But there's something about physicality here. There's something about attraction here. Like, maybe if I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You have to let me know. This is too much. I'm coming towards you. Yeah, we said that. I have shed tears over you over this, and you didn't believe. So there's something here. I think if this person is someone who is one of those people that needs, wow, the moon looks huge. Like, so scary. If there's someone that needs their partner to be close because of like physical needs or whatever, yeah, there's that. That's a thing. If this is someone who said, I'll care about you no matter what, that's sort of also a thing that maybe you didn't believe, but they still do care about you, I guess. Like, yeah. Choose me. This person wants you to choose them. They're coming towards you. They've shed tears over this situation. And whatever. It's so crazy. It's such a beautiful color palette. It's just blues and pinks. Like, I don't want to lose control. I think this person, I feel like their likely deception here is they're wearing a mask. Literally what the deception card says. We got there. They're wearing a mask. I feel like they will tell you, like, the words will leave their mouth. They would want to tell you. Their words will likely leave their mouth, but their tone will give off a tone that isn't what it is, you know? Like, this is someone saying, you know, oh yeah, I did meet up with this other person and now we're having a baby. And that's something that would maybe like upset you or something. And they say it so casually as a way to like diffuse the situation. I'm not saying that's what's happening, but it's just one of those, like, you're delivering a shocking piece of information and saying it so casually that, what? Like, that's the deception. You're wearing a mask. Like, you're not presenting something the way it should be presented. And they know that. What's your guidance? What's the guidance for my Lumi watching this as it relates to the situation, Spirit? That's so much. Like, what? Okay. It's confusing. I mean, this reading was confusing. I'm sorry about that, but we got there to the best of my ability. I just had prune juice today for the first time. Girl, I liked it. I call everybody girl, but like, girl, I liked it. I really liked it. It's like a whole vibe. Your guidance here is the High Priestess, the moon. Tough. I'm sorry, these are the same energies. Like, this is the whole moon I'm seeing outside. The moon looks scary. It's crazy. The Three of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Stop in the name of love. When it comes to this person, you're going to have to be really discerning. You're going to have to be really discerning. Period. Okay. You're going to have to be pretty discerning about this person. The movie, if you didn't type it into the comments, was Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. And this is when Kiara, Simba's daughter, spoilers ahead, it has been over 2 decades. You should have been seeing this movie. Where my Disney heads at? Kiara, Simba's daughter, meets Kovu, who, I don't know, is like her cousin, but he's an ancestor of like the Scar line of lions or whatever. He looks very Scar-like. Kovu is cute, okay? Okay for cute. And he is part of an outcast group. And when she introduces him to the Pride, that's that song. He is not one of us. Right, I think maybe like Nala sings that, or some head woman in Simba's Pride. And Kiara's like, what the heck? Like, he's just a dude. He's just like me. He's just a kitty. And I feel like that's sort of, even for you, like, this energy of you are the collective Simba's Pride. And you are looking at the situation, or sort of guided to look at the situation with some, repose is not the word. I don't even think that's the accurate word. With some distance to sort of look at it as a whole. I don't think you have to I think you setting the tone for this is important. Okay? If someone comes at you with something jokey, And it's not a joke. It's not a joke. Being able to say, hey, you know, that's not funny. Like, that's kind of serious. And you sort of not placating that. Or you really finessing it, okay? Because these are wise. The moon, the high priestess, is kind of wise. But they're also solemn, strong energies. The Knight of Pentacles, that's a sturdy bit, okay? So it's this energy of like holding space, okay? Holding space for whatever, if you want. Looking at it and being the serious energy in it. If this person has some things to tell you and they're saying it in an air that is maybe their coping mechanism or, you know, at best, then you can say, hey, you know, thank you for speaking up. I'm sure it wasn't easy. I appreciate it. Where like you're holding firm in like creating a new tone. I know it's not easy and I know you're laughing about it, but that's pretty serious. How is that going? Or like, thanks for telling me, or what do you really feel, or whatever. I don't know. You don't have to be a counselor, but you can sort of support a different direction to give them permission or allow a space, a container for a more serious reaction, a more serious conversation to take place here, a more depthful conversation to take place here. Because it seems they do want to talk, all right? This is what I have for you. Three of Cups is quite interesting. Three of Cups is very, you know, joyful, la la la, yay, yay, yay. Three of Cups in the reverse? Oh, what's that talking about? What are you saying? I don't know. It's kind of like be serious, really. It's all the same. These are very serious energies. The Knight of Pentacles is serious already. With him showing up in the reverse, it's kind of like, whoa, like we are hunkering down for a bit. So if that makes sense for you, cool. If it doesn't, I don't know what to tell you. This was a very weird pile, but beautiful. I appreciate you being here. I'll see you tomorrow because I'll be here. I was here yesterday. You can just hang out with me. Just do it. Let's hang out. I wish you everything to be light and good luck, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hey there, Citrine. Stone, pile 3. Let's get into this good. I know the lighting has drastically changed since the beginning of this video, but I pre-shuffled your cards because I'm tired. Oh. So you have Clock. You have, she's a runner, she's a track star. You have the Runner in the reverse. You have Getting to Know Each Other. You have Unrequited Love. This is so beautiful. Like this lighting right here, it's so romantic. Pile 3, Citrine, are we on a date? Please. Oh, this is so cute. I love it for you. Clock. The Runner. Running, it doesn't matter. Fear of intimacy, listening, blah, 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 whatever. Listening to fear. Doesn't matter. It's in the reverse. I don't, that's fine. Getting to know each other, calling in your soulmate, unrequited love, express your love. Listen what's going on here. Their likely actions are, this feels new. Like, this feels like a new person. So if it's not, try your best to apply it to your situation. I mean, you don't have to try that hard. I'm sure it might still sort of like ring true. New as in 3 to 6 months, depending on how often you actually connect with this person. Like, if you've spent days upon days upon days with this person, it's not that new. You could have known someone for 9 months, but it's still kind of new. Because you guys are still sort of like surface level or not that close. I think you'd be able to tell. There's someone I've known for like, since for almost, it's going to be a year. Actually, yeah. And it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like someone I've known for a year, you know? So it could be something like that. So thank you. So this person, I think, is on the tail end of being a runner. I feel like they're seeing the virtues of having a partner. Could be the cuffing season of it all. Okay. It really could be the cuffing season of it all. It happens sometimes, or they're in their own personal cuffing season. These readings are timeless. Okay. But yeah. So this person could have been previously in a mode of not really wanting anybody, just kind of doing their thing, running, track starring, you know, just booking it, hiding, juking and jiving, but are now in a way of wanting someone. Here's my thing though. Do they want you? That's really the thing. I'm not seeing somebody who is at base, right, at face value. I'm not seeing somebody, and I urge you to be honest with yourself, yeah? I'm not seeing somebody who is full on committed to you. Okay, I'm gonna say on the prowl, but they're open to love, right? Calling your soulmate is here. They're open to attracting someone who they connect with, someone who makes sense, someone who's and if this is someone who has been in this mode for a while, then, and you've known them for a while, like that whole like 6 months, 12 months, but you don't really know each other, but you're getting to know each other, then maybe they're looking at you as like, oh, we're still getting to know each other. I don't know if they're the one for me. I don't know if I'm going to invest in somebody yet. I don't know yet. If I invest, I want it to be with like my soulmate or, you know, whatever. And so that's sort of like what they tell themselves or what they tell you or of whether or not you're the person that they would take action of committing to become their soulmate or whatever. From this, so that could be a story. You take it, you hold it, you put it over there. Bye. I'm going to continue though. There is this lighting is so romantic. Like I wish the entire reading had been this. Listen, pal 3, like especially what I'm going to say. It's just, this lighting is so wrong for it. I just don't feel, I'm going to pull more, but from what I'm seeing here, I don't feel like this person is all that sold on your dynamic. If this person is new, like brand spanking new, maybe a month or less, you've met them twice, whatever, then yeah, they're keeping an open mind with you. They're not fully sold on being with you or this dynamic, but they're keeping it open. They enjoy the dates. They enjoy the time together. They enjoy your time together. Everybody in this pile enjoys your time, okay? They enjoy hanging out. They enjoy spending time together. We're hitting it off. It's fun. But is that thing there for them to commit? Is that thing there for them to do the thing? No. For some of them, for some of you guys, it's not yet. Sure, okay, whatever. But for some of you, it's just stuck at the no, it's not there. But I do enjoy spending time with Pal 3 Citrine. I do enjoy hanging out with them. I do enjoy brushing up my skills of being with someone with them. While I'm in the interim of finding someone who I would actually want to be with, who would actually feel right, because this is about feelings. You just don't feel right. The dynamic between you two doesn't just feel right. Doesn't mean it's wrong. It just doesn't feel right. If you've liked anybody ever, you know what I fucking mean. It blows my mind when people are like, I was so good to this person. How could they not? They didn't like you. They didn't have those feelings for you. You had the feelings for them. And that's why you did those things. They didn't have the feelings for you. And that's why they did what they did. The feelings weren't there, point blank period. Like, that's a real thing. Feelings are real. You can't just smother someone or love someone to the point of them loving you back and giving you those feelings. If there was a way to just grow feelings, a lot more people would be doing it. They're not feeling what they need to feel for them to say, yeah, this is the person I want to be with, right? For some of you, yet. right? It's yet. It's yet. It's yet. It's yet. For others of you, it's the first one that I said. But there is this thing of enjoying your company. There is this thing of getting, like, it's nice getting to know you. I love getting to know Citrine. Citrine is so cool. That Lumi, I heard they watch freaking Luz Lumiere. Like, that's really cool. And it almost helps them, like, sharpen their saw on meeting someone that they would like, right? If they've been rusty, they've been running from a relationship or dynamic, you're someone who sort of softens that for them. Does that suck to hear? Maybe. It depends on where you're at in your life and your consciousness journey. Honestly, it very well could suck to hear that, but it could also be kind of like, it sucks to hear that, but I'm also brushing up on my own skills for a relationship with this person, and it's nice to have a friend. Or you could say, yeah, you know, I'm not really about that. You either know or you know, bye. Or you could say, well, you know what? I'm not even sure about this person myself. Let me say something. Let me say I'm holding back still. Like, I don't know if this person is the one for me. I don't know if they're my forever person or soulmate or whatever. I'm still getting to know them, even if it's been 12 months. Like, you're not pigeonholed, baby. What is their likely actions towards my Citrine here? Let's dig a little deeper, because we spying. We're creeping. Two of Wands in reverse is pretty much what we've been saying. No plans for the future. Okay. Wishing and hoping and dreaming and loving. Yeah, I think I'm not saying that this person is using you, okay? I'm not saying that this person is using you in a negative way. For some of you, this person could be, right, at worst, this person could be using you. Honestly, I'm so in love with this lighting. I wish I had it, like, all the time. This just, ugh, I'm in love. Anyway, this person could be, at worst, stringing you along. Okay, at worst, this person is stringing you along. I do believe that in some cases, more often than we really care to admit, we give our consent to be strung along. Because you can tell when someone's into you or not. I don't know about you, but I've been around long enough to kind of be like, this person doesn't like me the way I would like to be liked, or the way that someone likes someone. So consider that. I don't know, there's a lot of, like, accountability for you coming up in this as well. Like, in this reading, like, that's a lot of energy that I'm coming up on here. But we are going to pull guidance for you to see, like, what you need. But anyway, yeah, at worst, this person is verifiably sort of like, yeah, they are stringing you along, and being with you is, like, really good practice for them. It's nice to hang out. It's nice to spend time with you. It's nice to sort of show you the things that they would show a partner who they would actually want to invest in. And that's shitty. That's actually bullshit. Like, if this person is using you in that way, when they could just set you free to find someone who will actually have those treat you and their heart align as well. But I don't know, maybe you like it. Maybe it's nice too. Because I'm not gonna assume that you don't like it. Sometimes it's not bad to be strung along. Like I said, it's a mindset. Sometimes it really is a mindset. Sometimes you're like, well, that's fine. I got nothing else to do. I'm also in the process of figuring things out, so it's okay. But yeah, so there's that. At worst, they're stringing you along. They're playing with you, and quite literally also, like, flexing their own muscles on how to be a good partner or what to do with a partner, and they're test driving all that with you as they get into the groove of actually wanting to meet somebody who makes sense for them. For others of you, if that's the case, also with that one, at worst, they are exploring other people. And once they find someone else, they may leave you for that person. Okay. At best, this person is really just, I forgot my at best. Talked so much about my at worst, I forgot my at best. At best, this person enjoys your time together, and they're lying to themselves over how they feel about you. They know that they don't feel the way they would want to feel towards a partner, towards you, but because you are present, because you are there, because you are something to do and someone to hang out with and someone to play with and the like, they want to, because it's nice. Like, you're a bomb bitch, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not calling you a bitch, but like, you're a fun person. They're gonna continue wanting to get to know you. They're gonna continue wanting to sort of take you to places that they would take a partner, enjoy you the way they would enjoy a partner, to a degree, to a point, and until they can, meet someone else. And even on that one, especially if you know this person is a friend, or you guys have been knowing each other for a year and you'd still feel surface level, yeah, they're definitely sort of, to me, they're on the apps, they're swiping, they're out there having their heart open as best as they can, to the degree that they can, to find someone who makes better sense for them emotionally. Okay? All right. So the cards that came on the tarot: King of Cups in the reverse, the Seven of Swords, and the Two of Wands in the reverse. In another scenario, I mean, baby, like, listen, in that other scenario where you met somebody and they're new, right? Let's talk to those people if they're still even watching. Hey. My throat is so dry. That was so cringe. Like, my whole thing is cringe, but like sometimes it's extra cringe, baby girl. I call everybody girl. Okay. Oh my God. Listen, it's over for me. You're drunk, Luz. Go home. All right. Let's get into this some more. Spirit, what are the likely actions towards my citrine pile? Oh, wow. I've done this before. So, okay. I think I was saying something. If this person is new, right? For my new people, if this person is new, or you're still getting to know each other right now, the feelings are not there. They want to continue getting to know you and keep their options open to other people as well. You may be more keen than they are. And for some of you, maybe they're more sweet on you. Like, that is a story here that exists, right? That is a story here that exists where maybe they like you more than you like them, right? You're more warm towards them than, they're more warm towards you than you are towards them. So with that, what the fuck is that? With that said, that could be a thing. And they know that they like you more than you like them. And they think that if that's the case, if you're dealing with somebody who likes you more than you like them, or they think that, it's one-sided. This person really, really likes you. That's so tough. If you're dealing with somebody who likes you and you're just like, meh, towards them, this person really, really likes you, and they have been waiting for someone like you. They're really attached to you, and they believe that you are their soulmate, and they believe that they can win you over, and they believe that they can do things to win you over, and then it's just a matter of time for you to see the light and for you to like them, because it's just going to be a matter of time. Like, time will do it. That's if you know that someone verifiably likes you more than you like them. Like, they will they will take you at what you're feeling for them. Like, even if you don't like them so much, like, they will still tolerate you and be with you because they want to be with you anyway. But it makes them quite sad that you don't feel for them the way they feel for you. All right, let's go back to that first story. Let's see what, there we go. Oh my God. Well, what are their, oh my God. Listen, I mentioned a different story. All of a sudden, different things start coming out. If this is a friends with benefits situation, and that's funny because you could have a friends with benefits who you guys go out on dates, you hang out, you spend time together, but it's not of the physical benefits. It's literally like you guys are in a relationship without the physical benefits. That could be a friends with benefits as well. But if this is a friends with benefits, okay, which could be, because it's showing up here, this person has done this before. Excuse me. To some degree, this person has not emotionally swindled. That's a bit aggressive. But this person has been in a case where they've used someone as training wheels for something else. Like, they've had someone else be their company in an interim situation. Yeah. Caress, touch, on hard. This isn't that kind of reading, but in the I Love You But deck, there are some messages like these that allude to, they don't actually allude, they're right there. I mean, hard is hard, tease is tease. This word is what it is. Like, please stop. Like, look it, okay? Just look at that. Look it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think if you do have a physical type dynamic or not, this person has like sort of these physical thoughts about you, right? Their likely actions towards you could be getting to know each other. Now, if there is a story here where somebody, it became a bit more hard, not harsher, but it became a bit more raw as I was reading. But there was somewhere in there a story where somebody wants to, like, you know, there's a connection there. They like getting to know you, but it's just not hitting where it needs to hit. And it almost feels like maybe this person might be interested in or thinking about, I mean, this is their likely actions towards you, touching you more, or they think about how you've touched them, and their body responds, right? If they can get hard, they get hard. If they don't, something about them gets hard anyway, right? Like we were talking about the people up top or the neighbors downstairs. Something happens, their body responds when the bodies are involved, or like that's what they're sort of likely sort of doing. But this, I think, is just deeper. I think this is more so like deeper what's going on with them. Like there is that physiological response even though their heart isn't in it. It wasn't my intention. You're a special person, you know that. I think this person genuinely, like, I don't know, you know who you're dealing with, you know? I'm not getting that this person is like a bad person. Again, at worst, they are, right? Like at worst, they're stringing you along and they're a douche-badouche. But at best, this is just somebody who either way enjoys your company. And even if they're stringing you along, I mean, if you look at it from a different perspective, that's somebody that enjoys your company. They could be stringing anyone else along, but they chose you, right? But yeah, there's something here about them genuinely appreciating you as a person. It just sucks that it doesn't click in the way that they would like it to click, for it to be the kind of connection that they are looking for, that they respond to. And I don't know if you can really blame someone for that, at best. right? Let's get you your guidance here, and then I'll set you off on your merry, merry way. I was here yesterday, Citrine, and I am here tomorrow, okay? Also, so hang out with me. Leave me a comment. I am doing readings every day, damn near every day, and it would be really nice if you could keep me company. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so that when I go live, you get notified to get a free reading. That's right, that's right, that's right. This is your guidance. Why am I shuffling for more cards? Because of the death. Okay. Not really, actually. I mean, listen. Your guidance in this, especially if you are someone who is interested in this person, I think you have to end it. Okay, consider ending it. Consider closing this chapter. The strictest guidance here is to end it. And I think you know that. I think you know that because this person and your continuous involvement with them is holding you back from moving forward, going through the healing and the processing of this dynamic, whatever. And because you're spending time with this person, you're not out there exploring the other people who one amongst them might be the better one for you. Where the love is requited, it's the same. So when we continue to expose ourselves to situations that just we know are dead ends and we continue to sort of commit ourselves to them, mind, body, or soul, it doesn't really help us. So if you're looking for a soulmate, if you're looking for somebody that makes sense to you, there's something about this dynamic that needs to end, okay? In the strictest sense, putting a stop to this relationship and sort of closing this chapter is just going to be your best bet. Now, in the more looser sense, okay, in a more looser sense, this guidance, even if you are the person who this other person really likes you and you're not into them and they're the ones who are like, oh my God, Citrine, then you ending it is doing them a mercy. It sucks, but they can then they can start healing and start finding someone who's going to be responsive to what they're bringing, okay, what they're putting down. But anyway, in the lightest sense, if you are someone who's dealing with somebody who doesn't care about you the way, they don't feel for you the way they would want, whatever. The death here is sort of saying this needs to change. There has to be a transformation here. So you need to change. You need to change. You need to change. You need to change. You need to transform. Right? You just do. The death is about metamorphosis sometimes in some decks. It's the energy where one thing transmutes into the other. That to me is more so sometimes temperance, actually. It's not so much the death card, but I feel like here, you being different and you seeing this differently is good, but there's something that's got to end here. There really is something that's got to end with the death card. So let's see a little bit more about that. I'm trying to find it in the book. Like, that's why I'm rambling. Something in your life has died. So this relationship, it could be, this dynamic, it could be time to sort of put it to the grave. Like, it's not, this ain't it, baby girl. I call everybody girl. You're free to let go of old habits, old patterns, and old relationships that aren't adding anything to your quality of life. Most things die slowly over time, and I think there have been signs of this thing decaying. A new beginning awaits. Absolutely. Once you move through this and you move through what you need to move through, you'll be on the other side with someone who makes more sense for you. The transformation will be natural and predictable. All right. Anyway, cool. They basically said what I was saying in both cases, where this needs to sort of end, or you need to change. Like, you need to sort of transform. And I don't think that this person has to leave your life. Sometimes going cold turkey is the best, right? Give yourself cold turkey for a few months. Let them know, hey, I think I'm seeing, if you're into, you know, I think you know what you gotta do. If you know that you're into this person and they're not into you, end it. Easier said than done. Get yourself to that process. Death is a major arcana. Unlike the Tower, it's not this like, it is a boom, 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 but there are signs. So take your time. But yeah, and you can still, for some of you, still have this person around if you enjoy spending time with them, but start changing your habits. Change how you move. Change the fact that maybe you've made yourself exclusive to somebody that isn't looking to be exclusive to you. Like, that's not fair to you, and that's not fair to them, because you're putting intentions on them that don't make sense, okay? And that they didn't ask for. And if this is like a marriage, right? If this is a relationship, baby girl, I call everybody girl. You really got to make some calls here. That's where, if it's difficult to have a divorce or whatever, you got to figure something else out to sort of change your habits to make your life feel a lot better. But death is what's called for here. The guidance of the death card is here. I wish you everything. Keep your light on, good luck. I'll see you next time. I'll see you tomorrow. So